Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and this video contains full basic information about Apache Solr. In this video, you will see how to create a Spring Boot project for Apache Solr and how to set up all the things, and also you will see REST API of Apache's application. REST API means web services, and you will see how searching work in Amazon and Flipkart e-commerce website. First of all, download Spring Boot application from spring.io website. See, also we can make a simple Java application with Apache Solr, but Spring Boot is latest technology and you should aware about it. One more thing, Spring Boot project can be created by two ways. One is using STS, Spring Tool Suite, and second is to download and import Spring Boot project in Java IDE. Let's check pom.xml file. In this file, we put all required dependencies, and you can see we have Java 1.8 and Spring Boot starter data Solr for Apache. This is main file, same as in simple Java application, and let's create a required package. See, we can do all stuff only in one package, but it's not a good practice. To put code in their respective package is a good practice. Let's create package controller to put all code related to REST API. REST API means web services. In service package, we put all business required code. In utility, we put those code which support application to run. Let's create entity. Entities shows that this class have data format. Data format is something like that, the form of data in which you going to show to user. Now we having employee class. Let's create employee name, employee ID and employee designation. Now creates getter and setters to get and set data. We are going to index data in employee format, and this format will have employee name, employee ID and employee designation. Something like RAM, screen size and price of mobile when we search in e-commerce website. Now here we giving the core name, Apache solr core name. At the end solr document annotation tells Java that search this core in Apache repository to index the data. And at the field field annotation tells that this is the field in which you have to set the data. Like at the field annotation, it tells Java that you will find this field in solr repository. And at the ID annotation, you will see later about at the ID annotation. Let's create employee repository interface which extend solr repository. Here we have to give the class name and the type of ID. So class name is employee and ID is string data type. And now you can see that solr repository extend solr repository. Let's create a class which help service class to index the data in a solr repository. Also we can do this stuff in service package, but as I told that it's not a good practice to put all the code in a one package. So here create a method public void index data. And input parameter employee, like it will take employee type data which have ID, name and designation. And also we have to like in repository interface, we annotate that class with @repository annotation. So @repository annotation will tell Java that this is the repository in which you had to perform some operations. And @autowired annotation just create a wire to that to the object of the class which we are going to write. And @autowired annotation sync the object from a Spring Boot container. It is same as we create object in simple Java application like class object equal to new class. So don't be confused. Let's create a method in service package. Now here I am creating object of employee class. Also you can do it with @autowired annotation. Now set name here, set ID, and set employee designation. And when we will insert data in solr repository, you will find data in this format in solr repository. Now we take object of employee data indexer class. And at the component annotation, create an object of that class and save that object in a Spring Boot container, and by which we can sync that object from @autowired annotation. Now we have done all the steps to index data in solr repository. Let's create core in Apache solr repository. So first we have to start the solr. and always remember, like in class employee we give collection name as EMP, so there should be a core with same name in Apache Solr, because Java find that core. If Java did not find that core, then it will give you an error. You can see that here we have given EMP to collection, so Java will find EMP core in Apache Solr. So let's create core in Apache Solr. Solr create -c EMP. Okay, we have created core EMP. Localhost 8983 is the default address of Apache Solr. You can change this address in configuration file. So let's check EMP core in core selector. Yeah, you can see that we having EMP core. Now we can insert data in Apache repository. Currently we don't have any data in this repository. You can see that we don't have any data. Num found is 0. Num found tells the count of data in repository. Yeah, one more thing, like we having 3 fields: employee name, employee ID, and employee designation. So on which field you want to provide search? When you type employee name in search box, then it will give result. So you have to tell Apache Solr so that it will run your query on that particular field. Like here I want to provide search on employee name and employee designation. Add field, just add that field in Apache Solr core, and add copy field provide searching on that field. And in a coming video I will tell about Apache Solr config file, so that you can do different stuff in Apache Solr. So we have done every step to index data in Apache Solr repository. So Okay, so configurable application context is a return type of run method. So it will give you context and .getBin will give you object of process data class. And now run this project. Now we have successfully indexed the data in Solr repository, and you can see that process finished with the exist code 0. You can see that we have employee name Vijay, employee ID 1234, and the designation as developer. Let's index another data. Employee name as Rahul, employee ID as 4321, and a designation as support. Also you can run this project with the command line runner. So just you have to write a default method run. This run method will run after initialization of this project. So scenarios. Also we can do this stuff with different scenarios. Now we have to take object of process data from a Spring Boot container, so that we have to use the data wired annotation, and here you can just give process data dot emp data, and also you can print any message like application start and application end. And run this project, and now you can see that it prints application start and application end. Execute query, and now you can see that we have two data in the Solr repository. So in e-commerce website, like in e-commerce website, data also stored in Solr repository in this format. Like here we have employee ID, employee name, employee designation, so that in e-commerce website it will be RAM of mobile, price of mobile, and let's create a web service for that. I have created a class employee controller in controller package. Okay, so we have to add a web dependency in form.xml file. If you want to do some stuff with web services, then you have to add dependency for that. And one more thing, like in a simple Java application, we have to run Tomcat server separately, but in Spring Boot, Tomcat server is inbuilt with web dependency. Now we can successfully implement REST controller annotation. REST controller tells Spring that web services belong here. Okay, let's create a simple hi method which return simple hi. And the request mapping annotation tells Spring that this is the address. Now again run this project. And let's comment this index line, because now we don't have to index data in a repository, just we want to fetch data from that repository. Now you can see that we have Tomcat embedded. Notice here server is still live, so because of Tomcat, and you can see that Tomcat started on port 8080. You can change this port, but we will do it later. / employee localhost 8080 is the server port of Tomcat, and employee /hi is the address of that method in a controller package. You can see that employee and hi. Let's create a method get employee data by name. Like we can create different method here. Get data, get employee data by name, get employee data by ID, get employee data by designation. It's depend on your requirement. Like we have to search phone by RAM, by screen size, by its price. So it's depend on different scenarios. At the request parameter take value from web page. Okay, so we have to use here request mapping, because request mapping is the address and request parameter is variable which take value from web page. Also you can use here get mapping and post mapping, depend on your requirement. Now run this project again. Also you can add dev tool dependencies by which you don't need to run this project again and again. Now you can see that it written the name which we have given. If you want to take data from a solr repository, then you have to create an object of that repository to use their method. Now here I have created an object of employee repository. when you type employee name on a web page, then it will return employee ID, employee designation along with its name. So this is how searching work in e-commerce website. Like when you type Samsung, when you type Samsung in Amazon search box, then it will. When you type Samsung in e-commerce website, then it return data related to Samsung along with its name, screen size, and its price. If you add dev tool dependencies, then you don't need to run this project again and again. If you add dev tool dependency, then it will sync update during a live server. Now here you can see that it return employee name, employee ID, and employee designation. So this is how searching work in e-commerce website. Also we can search for Rahul. We are doing all stuff in web address bar, but in e-commerce website they provided a beautiful screen to put your data in different column.